Subscribe to Niger's Craziest. Press the bell icon and never miss another video update.
Niger's Craziest does not add review of any political parties, individuals, or religious group. This show is just for comedy purposes only. It might contain scenes with strong languages, strong satirical humor, links to a relative you might know, and references some may find offensive. If that kind of thing will offend you, because close your browser now and get out of here. Get out of here, man! Shit, I'm saying! Because that's what we did!
Comedians are absolutely insane. That means evil.
Hello guys, welcome to this episode. And this episode, we are still on this J Israel and blessing
Mushangwa.
Masha. You know they call Masha.
Give us never lack. Give us never last.
They never lack.
They never last.
You know, good people die, so that saying might be true. It's good people that die quick, so good vibes man never last. This episode we want to talk about J Israel and how blessing. He says blessing is broke and how he has been paying for blessings, upkeep and things like that. Watch the video when you come back with
people have been really lashing out at me, you know, about my dressing. You know, you look too flashy and all that. But look, when we say back to Christ and when we say we're going back to Christ, it doesn't mean that we have to look poor, you know. It doesn't mean that we have to come out here and showcase poverty. You understand? And one thing that I'll do, especially now, one thing that I'm going to do, especially right now, you know, now that I'm not collecting anybody's offering, I'm not collecting anybody's tithe, I'm not collecting anybody's seed, and it makes me so happy. That is why I can happily, you know, look good. I can happily, you know, do this and do that, because I know that the money that I am spending is money that I'm working for, you know. This is not money that I'm saying to people, bring a seed or bring an offering or stuff like that, you know. This is money that I'm working for. So I'm going to be very unapologetic, you know, when it comes to me looking good and dressing nice and, you know, showing up to show off. Okay. A few months ago, I was in Durban. And as I was in Durban, you know, we were busy with ministry. In Durban, we're busy with ministry. I was ministering. We were going heavy, you know, with our online church. Yeah, and I remember there was a day that I was talking about Emmanuel Makandiwa. I was talking about Emmanuel Makandiwa on that particular day. And then it so happened that as I was talking about Emmanuel Makandiwa, I mentioned blessing Mushangwa in the process. I don't want to waste a lot of time, you know, beat about the bushes, go there. I just want to go straight to the point. I mentioned blessing Mushangwa in that broadcast that I did. After mentioning your name, I was just using her as a reference, you know, to what I was talking about on that particular day. So it so happened, you know, that I've got a friend from Zimbabwe, a very good friend of mine. I'm sure she mentioned her in one of the interviews that she did recently. And, yeah, my friend, she's a very wealthy businesswoman in Zimbabwe, doing quite well for herself. She got in touch with me and she said to me, look, Blessing is looking for a number. And can I give it? So I said, yeah, sure. I mean, you can put us on a three-way call so that we can talk together. So we went on a three-way call, but unfortunately, I was not able to connect to the three-way call. Okay. So after that, she gave her my number, and then Blessing Mushangwa contacted me. Innocently, you know, as innocent as I talk to everybody, you know, everybody that I talk to out there, I talk to everybody innocently. So innocently, I started talking to Blessing Mushangwa a few months ago. I started talking to her. We started talking on WhatsApp. And as we were talking on WhatsApp, we started talking, relating. She was relating to me her story, everything that she was going through. So, but when I met Blessing Mushangwa, she was going through a process, a very painful process that she was going through. She had lost everything. She had lost her business. She had lost money. She had lost a lot of things, you know, and she was in a process of trying to rebuild herself. So as we were talking, I said to her, look, I'm planning to move to Durban. I want to move to Durban so that I can establish myself. I want to move to Johannesburg so that I can, establish myself in Joburg, go strong into business, as I'll be going strong into the business. I want to make sure that as I'll be going into the business, I'm going to be focusing on the online ministry. And as I'll be doing online ministry, I'll also be focusing on the business. So she said to me, you know what? I actually have a house in Johannesburg. She said to me she had a house in Johannesburg. Because of the things that she was going through, she could not afford the house anymore. She couldn't afford paying for the bond of that house anymore because the house is still on bond. So she said to me, it's fine. You know what? You can come to Johannesburg. I can give you my house. You can stay in the house. Then you can pay. I'm not talking about things that I'm making up or anything, but everything I'm going to say tonight is backed up with evidence, because I've gotten to a place and a point where I'm actually very tired of being abused. I'm actually very tired of being victimized and everything happening to me here again and again. I've gotten to a point where I'm actually very tired. And tonight, I just want to, speak out a few stuff that are very important, for everybody who follows me, for everyone who follows me to really come to understand. I believe that when Blessing Mushangwa contacted me for the very first time, I was an assignment. I was an assignment to her and to whoever. I believe, there are pastors also who are involved in her coming to me. I believe I was an assignment that she was actually sent to say, go and make sure that you destroy this guy's ministry. Okay, so going down with everything, after she contacted me, she said to me, okay, I've got a house in Joburg. She could not afford paying for that house anymore. And she said to me she wants to downsize and get a smaller house that can accommodate herself and her kids together. And I said, it's fine. I'm going to take the house. Already I was doing business deals and everything. So money was coming here and there. I took the house. We agreed on a rental payment of about 35,000 rands every month. And I said to her, it's fine. I'm going to pay you 6 months in advance. I'm going to pay you 6 months in advance of the rental. And in the process, after you receive the 6 months in advance of rental, let us talk about me purchasing the house. And then she agreed to it. She agreed to it. She said, it's fine. You can pay me the 6 months in advance. And then I paid her. I think I paid about 100 and, let me just check here quickly. I put everything down here, 175,000 that I paid to Blessing. So as I'm getting down to talk about a lot of things that I want to talk about here, I just want everyone to be on the, to be at a place where you actually understand what's going on, because the reason why I'm saying all this, it's unnecessary to many of you, but I strongly feel this is actually very necessary at this point in time. That is why I'm actually coming out to speak about it. Okay, I'm trying to go through my payment history with Blessing Mushangwa. So as you can see here, I paid 175,000 rands. That's from my FNB app. 175,000 rands that I paid to her account. And that was the first amount that I transferred to Blessing Mushangwa's account. After that, I moved to Joburg. Put up my studio, and I was getting ready to broadcast. Along the way, things happened between me and her. Honestly speaking, it's actually absurd for people to actually think I was with Blessing Mushangwa because of money. Blessing Mushangwa is broke. Blessing Mushangwa is in a process of rebuilding herself. When I met her, she couldn't afford paying for the bond. The money that I gave to her, it actually helped her for the house not to be repossessed. It helped her for the house not to be repossessed. So for people to come out and say, I was with her because of money, I'll tell you one thing right now. I was with Blessing because I was actually in love with her. I was actually in love with her. That is why I was with Blessing. I was not with her for anything, you know. I want to quickly, you know, because of my time, I want to quickly go straight to the point. And now, we got into a relationship, myself and Blessing. As we got into a relationship, she had moved out of the house. I had moved into the house, a house that I was paying for, 35,000 rands a month that I was paying in that house, excluding the other utilities and everything. On top of that, I said to her, okay, I want to purchase the house. So let's talk about me purchasing the house. Let me buy the house from you because you can't afford anymore. And she was happy with that arrangement. And then I said, okay, it's fine. As you are moving out, I'm going to renovate an apartment for you. I'm going to renovate an apartment for you and you're going to stay there. This is money that I'm spending on you as somebody I'm in love with, not as somebody I just met or whatnot, you know. I did that, renovated an apartment for her. You had her confirming, you know, the other time when she was live that I renovated a penthouse for her and she was happy. I was not with Blessing because of anything. In actual fact, I'm the one who should be crying and I'm the one who should be, you know, people should be looking at me and saying, Blessing used you, you know, because I'm going to show you all the statements. The amounts of monies that I sent to Blessing, the monies that I was sending to her because she wanted help with the kids, she wanted help, you know, with this, she wanted help with this, she wanted help, and I kept on sending money. I kept on sending money, I kept on sending money, I kept on sending money. So what I want to get to right now is that Blessing Mushangwa sells perfumes. That's the business. That's the business that Blessing Mushangwa does. She sells perfumes. One perfume is probably 100 rand or 50 rand or so. And over the past year, 1 year and a half, she has not been in business. She's been out of business. You know, she's been out of business. So I just want to stress a point. The reason why I keep on emphasizing on this, I just want to stress a point that I was not with this woman because of money. Yes, she's older than me. She's 40 years old and I'm 28, you know. Along the way, from the day that I started talking to Blessing Mushangwa, she was recording me. She was recording our voice calls. She was recording each and everything, you know, that we were talking about. From the day that we met, from day one, Blessing Mushangwa was recording me. She has got all the chats. She has got all the voice conversations from day number one, ever since me and her started talking, up to this date. Up to this date. Little did I know that this is somebody who was sent. She was sent to me by whoever sent her to me for reasons that are known to her, you know. After I met Blessing Mushangwa, my live broadcasts and everything that I was planning to go live and everything should always come up with excuses for all those things not to happen. I believe up to now, in as much as I've been trying to protect her and to protect her, to say this, I wrote a very nice letter the other day. I put it out on Facebook because I wanted people to have a good image about her. I wanted people to look at her and say, oh no, but she's actually a good person. I did that because I was protecting her. I mentioned that I moved to Joburg. When I moved to Joburg, she moved out and then I got occupation of the house, which was an arrangement that we did for me because I was going to pay, I was going to buy the house. I was going to buy the house from her. But in the process of buying the house, I said, I'm going to put a down payment of 6 months rental, which was about 35,000 rands a month. Things happened along the way. We had our fights. We had our ups. We had our downs. Things happened, this and that. A lot of stuff happened. I mean, normal relationship stuff. We started fighting. As we were fighting, we had entered into a deal together. We got into a deal, me and Blessing. And we were supposed to buy merchandise worth 1.2 million rands. And the merchandise we were supposed to buy, we sat down together and we said, okay, it's fine. Look, let's do this business and let's see where it's going to take us. I told her straight up, I said, Blessing, you need to start afresh. You need to put your life together. You need to start afresh. I can help you do that. She proposed the business to me. She's the one who came with the idea. She's the one who came with the business, and she told me. And actually, one of my drivers actually said to her, no, it's fine. You know what? I know 1, 2, 3, 4 regarding this business. She came to me, she presented the business, and I said, let's do it. And I said, let's do it. Let's do the business. She put 600,000 rands. And apparently, I only got to know later, that was her last money that she was saving. She put 600,000 rands into the deal. I also put 600,000 rands into the deal. We were supposed to get the stuff we were supposed to get. Things went south. The business did not materialize. After that, the business went down. The business didn't materialize and things went south. And I said to Blessing, you know what? We have lost money. You have lost money. I have lost money. I understand. You are at a point where you are trying to rebuild yourself, you know, and the money that you have put in here was your last money. I understand. I'm going to take the fall because I'm a man. I'm going to take the fall of the business. Your 600,000 rands that you lost in the business, I'm going to refund you. And already I think I gave her about 300,000 rands, you know, out of that 600,000 rands that she lost. I sent her 300,000 rands. You know, I gave the 100,000 rands in cash, and the other one was through transfers, because I had a heart for her. 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 She's somebody I loved. She's somebody that I wanted, you know, to be with, and I'm not ashamed of talking about it in this way. To a point where she's broke. Extremely broke, and she can't afford anything. When I came into Blessing's life, I paid for her bond. She had a debt, a water debt in that house of about 300,000 rands that I paid for, and I cleared the debt. Somebody says I'm talking out of bitterness. Listen, how can I write a very nice love letter a few days ago and I post it on Facebook, then today I come and I change my... No, it's not because I'm crazy. I know what I'm talking about. I know the kind of person I'm talking about right here, the kind of person I'm dealing with. I know. She can go to the High Court and have a protection order against me. I also have a protection order against Blessing. I've got a protection order against Blessing Mushangwa because of the things that she's trying to do to me.
Oh, you're back. This is the first thing I picked from this video. Jay Israel is unapologetic. That the money does not collect your offering again, so he can dress how he likes. Nobody can tell him how to dress. If he like, he dress flashy. But when is he getting money? He's saying business. What business? That means he still kept all those money collected from those charlatans, all the cars and everything.
I even shocked. Where did he get 600,000?
Yeah, no, let's not even jump the gun. Let's leave that one. Blessing contacted Jay Israel to say that, you know how women,
yes,
he said they put it on 3-way call. She now contacted him later. They now started talking and all that. So that's when he told her that he wanted to move to Dubai.
And she said because Blessing wasn't able to pay.
If somebody that has money, as he claimed, why is she not able to pay the house? Because the bank wants to collect the house the way they want to collect in Mboro's house. So that's why Jay Israel decided to start paying the bond. But now the monthly fee is 35k a month.
That's in question.
He has money, 35k a month. He now pays 6 months, 175,000 rand. Times, just calculate it in naira times 35 or thereabouts.
That's a big money.
That's big money now. That's minus the bills, 35k minus bills. They renovated an apartment of Blessing, which Blessing confirmed and painted. But now the key point we are trying to bring from this whole thing is that Blessing is broke.
And Blessing said she's not broke. That her business is moving fine, the chicken business and the perfume business.
That girl, see, let me tell you the truth. Nothing is moving fine. Perfume business does not move like that.
And even Jay said the perfume is around 50 or 100
rand. And you know, those kind of business, you have to put in money. You have to put in a big capital. I mean, all this money she has been given to Makandewa, she don't blow all her capital. She does not have capital to sustain the business.
Jay like, I don't know that Lamba he gave. He said he paid for one water.
He said water in the house, 300,000 rand. Why, Jay?
How much are they selling pure water in Nigeria?
He said water bill.
Water bill. That one will be for how many years?
Like that thing should have. That one is a lie. That one is a lie.
300,000 for how many years first? I want to know.
We didn't specify the years because he just said it. That one is a lie. Jay Israel is lying.
He said they want to put money together
to start a business.
So he should bring. She brought 600,000.
He brought 600,000.
Okay, now
he didn't know that was her last money.
Wait, where did she get 600,000?
Ask me. Oh.
And she was what? Broke. You will see that lie everywhere.
Contradiction upon contradiction.
Now he dropped 600,000 rands. This one dropped 600. That's 1.2
million.
So they did the business. It what? Crashed.
It crashed.
Now, because of a good act that he has, he said he paid 300,000 in return. But this guy has money. This Jay Israel for
where is he getting this money from?
I don't know. He said he's doing business.
Which business? He's accusing Blessing of carrying drugs. You, which business are you doing? Oh, somebody will just say I'm doing business. Is that how it works? Come, don't swallow me.
I'm hungry.
Which business does he do?
I'm just confused. I don't even know. He has so much money like this.
He now said he refunded that 300,000.
Yes.
No evidence. He said he has some is in cash, some is in transfer. No evidence. We don't know.
At the end of the day, this one
tell us which business did you people do with 1.2 million that crashed? That you lost all the money.
Who did you send the money to?
Who were here? You say you are a man. That's why you decided to refund her.
Is that how the money comes like that? Did you
know they call money?
They always make 300 or 400,000 rands every day.
You think it's small money? 300,000 rand is about 10 million naira. There about between 9 to 10 million. That's what somebody said he used to pay for water bill. What kind of lie is that?
Can we go, please?
Look at the money these people are calling.
Please, can we go home?
10 million naira.
For your water.
For water.
Something that can buy small bungalow, small 3-bedroom apartment.
It will buy 3-bedroom apartments. So you used to buy water.
For water.
Liars.
Do you want to swim forever?
Is he swimming or drinking self? Maybe it's water bill. It's not swimming pool bill now. It's water bill, the water you use in your house.
Just small water that you flush, you bathe.
That's what he spent 10 million naira to pay. All of you keep lying, oh. Continue lying. You think we are fools. You think we don't have sense. Lie to us. We are your mumu. Give us food to chop. We are babies. Give us a nonsense story. We will chop it.
We already know now that we are fools. Following you.
We don't have sense. Maybe it's we that give you idiots.
Feed us whatever you like. Give us snake. Live snake.
Live snake chop. We will chop because we don't have sense. 10 million naira for water.
Now we know.
We know. I bet get out right here. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this episode. Don't forget, for a token, you can have a product displayed on our table. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and laugh me up. Follow him on Instagram at John Joshua Comedian. Thank you, guys. We love you.